Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Casey Mize will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Roberts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Meadows patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Ready now, Eloy Jimenez. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Roberts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Number 8, right-handed Georgia native gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Parker Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Struck him out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He finished last year with a bang, the World Series MVP. To carry that into the beginning of a new season like this has to be a big confidence boost. This is going to be another big year from him.
So digging in now, number 50. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. To the Tigers left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Seamus Nunez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
In now, Josh Jung, and it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. Nunez leads off first with 1 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Popped up. Madrigal is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Riley Green.
So stepping in, Riley Green, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
That's wide. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Jake Rogers. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back for more from Detroit after this. And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Paradis over to his left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Standing in, JT Riddle. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal, fouled away. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Zavala, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-0 on the way. Chopper, foul. Riddle, the runner at first with 2 gone. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Luis Roberts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He doubled to open up the ball game. Windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The count now at 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Set to get his day started, Max Schwartz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 28, Parker Meadows.
Next for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance. Ryan Anderson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Paradis is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 74.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eloy Jimenez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. In his career, Soler carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Can he get up and get him? Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Down in order go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the
Now in the
Tigers,
box, number 50, as we move on to the bottom of
50.
inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Seamus Nunez. He singled his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. Josh Jung is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Jimenez going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Josh Jung, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So striding forward now, Riley Green batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Roberts is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
In there, strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a ball high and inside.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Michigan. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Off for the White Sox.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Schwartz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number
So with
25.
that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Walsh. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And it's an even count of 2-2 to J.T. Riddle. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Paradis takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Jake Rogers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
Into the box now, Isaac Paradis. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Max Schwartz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High and deep to right center. Puig on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it foot hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Parker Meadows, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats full.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Hitting in once again, Nick Madrigal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nick Madrigal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Here's the 3-0. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1. Here it is. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready to take his hacks again, Zavala, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Luis Roberts will be next. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Madrigal over at second. Roberts is over at first with one away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. 1-0. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Green ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit. Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3 runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon in Motown. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers 3. Digging in now, number 50, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 50.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seamus Nunez.
Ready to take his hats again, Seamus Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Roberts moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jung.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Josh Jung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Riley Green, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Fouled off. And there's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Jung is off at first with 2 away. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Tigers leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Tyler Alexander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, Tyler Alexander.
Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 count to Puig. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Up next for Chicago, Jared Walsh. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Alexander playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, J.T. Riddle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 lifted in the air out to center field. Meadows is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ready once again, Nick Madrigal. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Juan Minaya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 37, Juan Minaya.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
Now batting.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Play ball. 4. Take the base. 3. That hit him. He's got 3. That's ball 4. Hey now. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Amir Garrett wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.